in like 11 different sections. So each commissioner has a section to go around to try to find a house that looks good, you know, it's got pride, people got pride, and take good pictures and recognize hard effort. So that's what we chose you guys. You know, we go around and make decisions, and you guys are the winners, okay? At this time, I'd like to have Suzanne Pixley come up. She wants to say a few words, Mayor.
Good evening. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight because it's got to be really cold out there, isn't it? That wind was just blowing. It was horrible. But still, even with that, we all know that it's going to change. They tell us this weekend is going to be 60 degrees. And as soon as it gets to be 60, all those garden catalogs start coming out, and you start looking and you think, oh, yeah, this is something we can do. So I just want to talk just for a minute about the Beautification Commission. I was on Beautification, I think back in 1999 was when I first went on. And I know the amount of work that goes into being a beautification commissioner, because just the idea of you're going out there, you do a lot of research on your area, which is over there by the flagpole, and it's always been, and then many of you also adopt another bed besides. But one of the things that means a lot to our community is this event tonight. And it takes a lot of work. People just think that this happens. It doesn't. It takes a lot of work to get out there and drive around in your area and then be able to come back and choose as a group the people that have really spent a great deal of time. I also want to say just a word about our city manager. I think he was city manager maybe 2 weeks when there was a landscape award night. And he came, and before he became city manager, he went out and he tested our city. And we didn't know that, but he went out and drove around the city, and what he saw was the thing that made him want to become the city manager, because he felt so compelled when he saw people out there working on their yard. And then we selected him as the city manager, and right after that was the landscape awards. And he was so impressed when he came to the landscape award, because he was really, really impressed with the people that spent so much time on their yards and the pride that they had in their yards. And since that time, he said to me over and over and over again, he said, you know, we've got this thing where if you have a complaint, you can write it down and you send it in to the city manager, and he'll go back and he'll review them and see what he needs to do to make the changes within the city. Now, you would think that people would complain about their water pipe, their water bill, or anything else that pertains to city services. But the number one complaint that he gets is from people like you who take really good care of your yard and have a real pride in your yard and everything. And it's the people that don't like to take care of their yard that get the most complaints. And so he follows through with that completely. Very rarely, I know you probably thought, oh, Steve DeShane's not here tonight, it's too cold for him or something. I think this is only the second time that Steve has been sick in about 4 years. So let me tell you, if he's not here tonight, he's sick, because this is his favorite activity within the city. All the council that's here can tell you this is the thing that he wants all of us to be here. So I just want to tell you that we all have a great deal of pride. This is one of our favorite events because we can see what our residents are doing, and I appreciate all of you for being here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah, Steve does a great job when he comes here. He gives a great speech every year. And like Suzanne said, that if he's sick, he's definitely sick, because he always likes this event and talks always about the pride and the houses and all that, how it helps house values and everything else that goes along with good landscaping, upkeep, keep out the varmints, so everything else. So at this time, I'm going to go through a slide presentation one at a time with the winning house. Let's see if I can First one's on Chestnut. Margaret Bernardi. I don't think she's here. I don't see her. But she's on Chestnut. Up in there. Chestnut, she was nominated by Peggy, Commissioner Peggy. Says here she's lived here for 53 years. And she said, a great place to live. And Peggy said, a beautiful side yard. It's on Chestnut. This is Chestnut. This is her again. Side view. You guys see all right? The lights all right? Yeah, everything's good. Chestnut, yeah, nice job. Okay, next one is on South Park. That's Anthony and Themba Fuller. And they're here, right? Right here? They're there, right here. They're on South Park. This is nominated by Peggy, too. Oh, yeah, I remember this house. You guys did a lot of work. I live on Camden. You guys put a lot of effort in that fence and the bushes, and it looks great. So, yes, that fence, yep, yep. And you have lights on top of that, solar lights on top of that. Yep. Let's go back to that one. So come on up. We do have a little certificate for you, and a little Randall gift card. And then we have signs. We do pass out signs. Once we're all done, we'll pass them all out.
Thank you.
And signs that you keep and show your pride.
Okay.
So once it's over, we'll pass out the signs too.
Okay.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right. Yeah, these a lot of work. That's a great house. All right, next one's on Flocks. James and Laura Hogue. Okay, come on up. This is on Flock Street. There we go. Come on over here.
One picture?
Yeah, it's all we got.
That was when we put the Christmas lights while it was still mild before.
Yeah.
Before December, thank
We have to sign out after
you.
this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. If you guys want to say anything about your house or anything about your landscaping, you can. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I did, we did a lot of repurposing. I work at home care, and I was taking my client downtown Detroit, past like, the condominium communities over in Lafayette, in the area by, the Greektown, just before you get there. And the wrought iron fence that we got, they were removing that fence and putting up some, just a wire fence. And I stopped and asked them, what were you gonna do with that? And they said, well, you know, we were just gonna scrap it, but if you could come back by 4 o'clock, you can have it. So I called him right away, he went to Home Depot, rented the truck and loaded it up. And a lot of the posts, you know, I saw people doing work in the springtime, and we just repurposed a lot of the material that we use.
Nice.
Did a nice job. Mr. and Mrs. Hall had their in-laws, parents, because they helped with the.
Oh, okay.
General landscape along that whole front, and we've also, we have a deck in the back that we've done, but my dad was a big part in helping us take out the old timbers and put in all the new, what are those called, the retaining wall.
Oh, okay.
Leveling, and they helped us, we were removing old
Yeah. Makes a difference. Appreciate it. Yep. Great work. Oh, yeah, I want to mention another commissioner that hasn't, not here today is Andrea Kirby. She's one that did all the slideshows and organized everything. She had a family sickness, so yeah, she did a lot of work on this. So did Peggy. Peggy did the pamphlets, the programs. So, okay, next one. Let's see. Lambert, Judy Chalice. Hi, Judy. Let's see how many more pictures we got here. Nice backyard. Come on up if you want to say anything about your.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is a house that I was born in. So I've lived there many years, and my parents would be very proud.
Oh, yeah, okay. Great. That's yours too, right? Right there? All right. What kind of things are there on the right? Papyrus? Oh, look at that, nice. Annual? Okay. Let's go back, see. Any other questions for her? Nice job. Nice. Okay. Next one is, we couldn't have Gail and Joe Waldron come up, Joe. Sorry about, we didn't have any, I know, this, Joe's next on the, yeah, I know. Yeah, we didn't have, that's the house, yeah, we didn't have pictures. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have your pictures on the CD, so we apologize for that, so. Okay. Joe's on 9 Mile Road, but we'll make sure we'll get the pictures on, Bill, for the website. There you go. Anything about your house, anything ordinary, or?
You mentioned refurbishing, I'm gonna, restore the whole area. It's the old funeral home we live in from the old graveyard, so it's all very good.
Thanks. I do have pictures of it, like, but we didn't get them on the CD, right? Okay. All right, Schroeder is next. Who's on Schroeder Street? John Pepper. John's not, I think John's in attendance right now. John? But he's on Schroeder Street. Yeah, real nice. Yep, nice and clean. Okay, give one to John. Okay, next one's on Topher Street. That's Ken and Ruth Bono. Come on up. There you go. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to say that we moved in about 5 years ago, and I never seen a house that didn't have any dirt. We had to have yards trucked in. There was no dirt there. So, and we got a place up in the Thumb, and all the field rocks are hand-picked from up north. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
and the plants are kind of young, and I think in like 2 or 3 years, they'll be bigger and better. So,
All right. Thank you. All right, Veronica, Christopher Auerkirk. We got Chris. You didn't do this all by yourself, did you?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah, my mom always did. Showed me, so growing up, I helped her, and she'd be proud. So I'm very happy.
That's a lot of annuals, huh? Or those?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're real nice. A lot of effort there. Okay, next one's on Norton Street. Norton Street. The Wilson family. Come on up. Yeah, I remember when Kendra, I remember when Kendra nominated this house. You can tell there's no landscaping too much, but she said it was always neat, always meticulous. Always saw her walking the street, picking up cigarette butts, litter free. So it's not only just the landscaping, but how neat it is. She's out there doing the extra effort, picking up litter. So that's what some people might say. Well, it's pretty plain, but it's neat. It's meticulous, edged all the time, and can't beat it. Thank you. Okay. Beth's not here. I don't think Beth. Dijon. Let's see, look at that house. Nope. This is Beth Piccola. Dijon. Dijon? Yep. Who did that one? Kendra. Kendra picked that one too. Yeah, nice and neat there too. Houses are growing big there. All right. All right, next one on Collinson, Valerie and Adam Sims. We have a little gift card from Deroni's Hardware, so. Collinson, oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, real nice. Wow, look at that. See a couple weeds in there, Hank. Oh, wow, okay. That fence too. You guys find that? Where do you find that one at? Oop. Well, I think that's it. I think, and then we did have one. We always have a business award for a business. And we chose the Michigan First Credit Union, Matt Boddicker. So there's one on Topher and Gratiot. So we recognized them as a winning in the business class. So last year we did Drew's. So we did them last year. Before that was, I think, Ann Dairy's restaurant. So we all recognize the business people, too, that put their hard work into it, hard money into their own business. Yeah, Drew's.
Plants, flowers, and that, and it just, that was the old summer house, which
Mm-hmm.
we're right around the corner from that. That always was a favorite place to go, but they've done a really good job of, and they have really good healthy plants and,
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff there, yeah.
huge arbor over the whole front.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's our presentation, the awards. Some future. Oh yeah, we'll get pictures. We'll have group pictures. These signs, take home, put them in your front yard or backyard or front yard, hopefully. You can keep them. We got a date on them. Yep, you guys can keep them. You don't have to turn them back in. We used to turn them back in, but we decided, let's have the date on it, and you guys can keep it. All right?
We're hoping every house in the neighborhood has a different year.
You want to say something? And then, what happens?
Probably a little sooner than that, but we actually noticed over on Rosebud, there's a house, and we noticed all the curving, I mean, that house really stood out when we first were thinking of ideas of what to do with ours too. So that's another way, you know, when you walk around and you notice, you know, there's a lot of inspiration. It really is, you know.
Right, right. What happens too with the awards, you know, we don't, it's the same winners cannot win after like 4 or 5 years, 3 years. So we try to, you know, mix it up. Hopefully people, like you said, people see someone else and spread the word and get a little pride and start fixing their place up.
I think it's a different theme every year, like a different color theme. Every year I change my color, like one year, like purple and
Okay.
everything all throughout the yard.
And then on a few future events for on our Beautification Commission, we do have, we're having a Adopt a Bed kickoff party on March 25th. JJ Mish sponsors a nice little barbecue picnic at the shop, at the 10 Mile Garage. So if you're interested in adopting a bed around the city, we're always in need of people to help us keep the flower beds going. So you guys want to show up on that March 25th, 12 o'clock, some food and beverages, and talk about future flower beds. So interested in that. And then on April 29th, we do have, there's the flyers out there, a memorial tree ceremony. It's kind of late to get a tree right now, but for the future, if you need it, if you have anyone you want to honor, just fill the paper out and get the Mary's in charge of getting the trees and the plaques made up. So we usually do it around Arbor Day, kind of blend up Arbor Day and this ceremony together. So that's on April 29th. It's on a Saturday. It's a nice ceremony too. So, yes.
First one you mentioned, April 25th, and where, so 10 Mile and...
March 25th. It's at the DPW garage.
Okay.
10 Mile, just east of Gratiot, yeah.
Mr. Seeds is like across the street.
Yeah, kitty corner across the street.
Kitty corner across the street.
You'll hear more about it.
Okay,
It should be on cable or on the city website. It'll be up on there. They want everybody to come to a lot of events.
That's at noon, right? Saturday,
Noon to 2.
12 to 2. Okay. We do have hi, you're one of the winners? Okay.
You're more than welcome.
Oh, you are? Okay. Do you want to say something, Cardi?
Sure.
Oh, I got another question. Yeah.
Hey, have there ever been any talk lately or ever about block clubs?
Black groups?
Yeah, block
Clubs? No, we used to have neighborhood clubs and all that. I know 8 Mile and Kelly, like that. That's still active.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it much lately, but
Yeah.
you can always start one up, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to you.
Yeah, there should be, when I first moved in, there was like North 9 Mile.
North 9 and 8K.
Yeah, North and 9, but that'd be a good idea. Councilman Cardi wants to do some closing remarks, or?
So what I just want to say though was I always love being part of the Beautification Commission because everything we do is always positive. And you know, sometimes city council's got to deal with some negative things. So it's great to come out, and I'd like to thank you all again for all the hard work you put into this. I used to cut lawns and didn't do as much landscaping, but I know how much work it is because I did a little bit of it. It's a lot of work, and I've done an adopted flower bed. And it'd be bad if I miss this opportunity to ask you all if you could look for next year to nominate someone else in the community to come up here just like you did this year, and hopefully we can give them an award. If you have someone in mind, keep it up for next year. And then also, we do have some open spots on the Beautification Commission for those of you with a little extra time. We'd be happy to see you. You're just appointed through the city council. If you're interested, just let us know. And Also, as you just covered, Paul, we do the adopt-a-flower beds where you adopt a bed throughout the city. Mary will help you out with any details, but we'd be happy to see you do that. I've done one on Kelly Road. We have some on Gratiot and just all throughout the city. And also the memorial trees, as you mentioned. If you've seen a tree with a plaque, you know, at the bottom, at the base there, that's the memorial trees. If you want to dedicate one to someone you know, do it through our Beautification Commission. And is there anything else you wanted me to mention, Myra? All right.
Who does the, flower baskets on Gratiot?
That would be the DDA then. Is that? Yeah, the DDA pays someone to put those out. Yeah. Tried to remember where we bought them this last time. Yes.
Yeah,
March 25th.
March 25th, right.
Noon to 2.
And then what happened last year, Joe DeFelice, he's the owner of JJ Mish. He does all the contracting for the city. Last year, he put his own personal money up to give out awards to the top flower beds, adopted flower beds. So he was really generous with his time, and he provided all the food. So he does a great job for us. So he put out his own money to get people involved in it. So I recognize Joe.
All right, so thank you all again, and if we can get everyone up here for a picture, that'll be a really good, really nice picture. Grab your sign here, we'll give everyone a sign, and Bill will take a picture for us.
We do have food and cake and coffee afterwards.